Welcome everyone to practice. My name is Kimberly. Today's class is a full body vinyasa. We're going to do a little bit of everything. It's good for especially those days when you might feel more stiff in the low back and the hips. But pretty much we're going to be opening the whole body and a little bit of intervals to get the heart rate up, fun factor high, some time on our hands. You can skip any of the intervals as far as the higher intensity goes. And of course, opt out of any balancing on the hands as well. I don't think you'll need anything for class today, maybe a block or two at the top of the mat. And before we start, if you enjoy today's class, please like and subscribe to my channel. You can leave me any questions or comments in the comment box below. I'd love to hear from you. Great, so let's get started. And one of my favorite ways to create a little more space in the low back, we're going to bring the heels together, step the feet out, and then find a malasana shape. But I want you to fold. Reach the arms forward and drop your head between the arms. So the heels might be lifted, and that's okay. Wrap your triceps down, spread through the upper back, and drop your hips towards your heels. And then take a big breath into the back ribs, the side ribs, into the belly. At the top, open your mouth. Big sigh out. And then two more like that. Inhale. Exhale. Let's let your brain rest in the skull. Take another breath. Great, and then bring your knees down. Come to tabletop, take an inhale, cow pose, stretch the chest open, lift the sits bones, and then round your spine for cat. Push the mat away. As you come to neutral, right leg back, left arm forward, and lift from the low belly as you get long, center around the waist. Sand the breath out. Take an inhale. And then exhale, hand down, knee down. Inhale, cow. Exhale, round. Come to neutral and stretch left leg back, right arm forward. Internally rotate the left leg, lift from the low belly. Reach as you extend. Take an inhale. Stay on the exhale. Hand down, knee down. Inhale for cow. And exhale, round and sit your weight back into your heels. Downward dog, lift the hips high, pedal out the legs. And then walk your hands to your feet at the back of the mat and just come to a forward fold. Bend your knees, walk your spine out. And then fold forward and down. You might bend the knees a little more, just depending on your hamstrings. And then walk your hands to the left. Bend your left knee and fold over your left thigh. Feel a nice stretch through the outer right hip. And then exhale, come back through center. Bend your right knee and straighten your left leg as you walk your hands to the right. Hug the left hip back as you exhale. And then inhale, come through center and just walk it forward to plank. And then scoot forward of your toes, lift your belly and spread through the chest. Keep that as you bend your elbows to chaturanga. And then take it all the way down. Point your toes back. Inhale for cobra and pull the mat back. Stretch the skin of your low belly away from the floor and lift through the heart. Exhale, lower. Again, shoulders back. Keep the pubic bone down and legs solid as you inhale. Lift up. Exhale and lower. Just waking up the spine. Forehead down, reach your arms back. And then inhale, lift your head and chest. Keep your legs grounded as you float your arms up. Breathe out, stay. And then inhale, lift your legs. Stay on the breath out. Take another inhale. Plant your palms, exhale. Keep the knees down. Or lift them up, come up to plank. And then go back to dog. Great. Inhale, look to your hands. Step or hop feet to hands. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale and fold. Rise to stand. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Step back to plank or hop back to Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Down dog, exhale. Inhale, reach your right leg up. And then step it between your hands. Drop your back knee. Take an inhale, low lunge. Curl your left toes under. Interlace your fingers. And then push in your right thigh. And I want you to sink your hips down low. Take an inhale. And then draw your right hip back. So your knees stack, your right knee stacks over your heel and round your spine. We'll move through that. Inhale, sink your hips. You can lift your arms, but keep the interlace. And then exhale, round and push into your thigh. Really doming through the upper back and lifting through the belly. Again, inhale, sink the hips, lift through the palms. And then exhale, round. And then come up right through the torso, left arm up. Inhale, lengthen, and then side bend to your right. Draw your right knee forward. Push your right foot and draw it underneath you. And squeeze through your left glute. Great. Inhale, stretch both arms high. Exhale, come to side plank. It can be modified or lift the knee. Take an inhale, engage through the left side body and stretch to the right. Exhale to plank pose. Lift your right leg, inhale. Tapping into our core, I want you to bring right knee, right upper arm. Send it back, inhale. Now draw it to the left wrist as you cross. Single-legged, high, same side. Single-legged, low, under, over. And keep moving through that. Take it high, take it low. Take it high, take it low. 3 more. 2. Last one. And then sweep the leg up and back, bend the knee and open the hip. Wrap the triceps down, straighten the leg squared off, and then set the foot to meet the left. Nicely done. Stretch your left leg up. And step it between your hands. And just start by dropping the back knee, lift the torso, curl the right toes under. Interlace your fingers, take an inhale. Drop your hips, so keep lifting your low belly. And then exhale, palms to thigh and round. Feel stretch through the front of the right hip. Inhale, sink and lift. Exhale, round and push. One more inhale. Exhale, round. And then just unravel, stretch your right arm up. Stack your right hip over your knee, and then side bend to your left. Keep wrapping your right pinky finger back. Hugging the right ribs back as well. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, both arms out. Take an inhale. Exhale, side plank on the right hand. Hug your shoulder in the socket. Lift through that bottom hip as you stretch your left arm overhead. Take a full inhale. Come right to plank. Keep the left leg floating. And then left knee same side. Hug it in tight and high, single-legged. Cross it low, under and over. Single-legged, high, and then low. High, take it back, cross it low. Keep it going. Last 3, 2, last 1. And then down dog splits. Open the hip. Drop the head. And then set the foot down. Ripple forward like a wave. Come to plank. Exhale, go back to dog. Ripple forward, plank. Take it back to dog. One more, ripple forward to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Up dog or cobra, inhale. Maybe chaturanga. 2 down dog, exhale. Take a full breath. And then inhale, stretch your right leg up. And then step it outside your right hand. Drop your back knee, reach your right arm back, and then grab the ankles. So getting a little deeper into the left hip flexor. Nice twist for the spine. Come to the blade edge of your right foot if that feels good, or just keep the foot down. To go deeper, you can bring your left elbow down as well. Take another full breath. And then slowly release. We're going to come to our low lunge again. So heel toe that foot in. Bring the top of your left foot down and then reach your arms up. Now interlace your fingers and push your palms into your right thigh. As you lengthen your tailbone forward, see if you can lift the left knee just an inch. And then drag your right foot underneath you as you lift the side ribs. Maybe arms up. Maybe hands together, thumbs to crown of head, and squeeze your elbows in. Come back to the interlace of the fingers. Push your palms into your right thigh and just lean your torso forward. You're going to drag the left foot forward and come to a warrior 3 like this. So it's supported. Put weight into your right heel. Point your left toes and stretch your chest forward. 3, 2, and then stand on your right leg, 1. We're going to come to figure 4, ankle to knee. Any variation of the arms. Let your left hip be heavy. Drop your seat. Take an inhale for crane. Stretch your arms high. Exhale, step back for crescent lunge. And then open up to warrior 2. Take an inhale, reverse your warrior, and straighten your right leg. Keep reaching. And then exhale, come to warrior 2. Reach your left arm up, bend the elbow, and take the right hand to your low back, behind the heart, or clasp your fingers. Work your right shoulder back, and then drop your hips down. Keep that. We're going to hinge to our right for side angle pose. So hug your right hip in, lift your left inner thigh up, and then roll your left shoulder open. And then get longer through that whole left side from heel to elbow. But then try to pull your right side ribs away from your pelvis. Feel your right hip light up a little more. Cinch all around the waist. Now listen carefully. Look to your right knee. Tent your right fingertips down to the right side of the mat. And then we're going to lift our right heel and lean as we reach on a diagonal. Look toward your left pinky. So it's like a wild thing in Skandasana. Had a love child. And then drop your right heel down. Easy twist. Left hand inside the foot. Breath in. And then exhale, left hand down. Side plank. And then take it behind for wild thing. Breathe in, lift up. And then exhale, Vinyasa. Downward dog. Left leg up, inhale. Step it outside your hand, exhale. And just bring the right knee down. Turn your left foot out. And then twist to your left. Feel the energy through your left foot. Keep lifting the right side body. Deep inhale. Use your exhale to release. Heel toe the left foot back between the hands. Tap a right foot down. Low lunge. Interlace your fingers. And then exhale. Push your palms into your thigh. Lengthen your tailbone. Maybe lift the back knee. Option to stay. Keep pushing to lift or stretch your arms up. So as that left knee draws forward, pull the heel underneath you. Maybe hands together, elbows hug in, and then stretch up through the forearms. Deep inhale. Keep the knee lifted if it's up. Interlace your fingers and hinge forward. Drag your right foot in, and then float the leg up. So you have this little kickstand here as you drag the left hip back, the skin of the hip back. Point your right toes, lift your belly, plug your shoulders in their sockets. Put more of a bend in your left knee, weight in the heel to come up. Inhale for crane. Figure four. And just find the connection. Flex your right foot. Feel a nice release through the low back, outer hip. Take one more full breath in. Take one more full breath. And then step back to crescent lunge. Inhale, ground the right heel, reverse warrior, and straighten the left leg. Exhale, warrior two. Stretch your right arm up. Keep the bicep close to the ear. Left hand behind you. Roll your left shoulder head back. Lengthen your tailbone down. And then push through that right foot as you tip to the left. And do your best not to close off your chest or lean forward. Try to lounge back and lengthen through the left side body. And then pull your left heel underneath you. And just look to the left knee. Tent your left fingertips to the left side of the mat. We're going to take the right bicep to the ear. Look to the pinky. You can lift the left heel and then see if you can lounge or arc into it even more. 3, 2, easy twist 1. Left arm up. And then ground through the right palm, side plank. Wild thing, step behind, lift. And then take your vinyasa, stabilize from the core. Bring your knees down, take a little rest in child's pose. And then come up to downward facing dog. Now that we created a lot of space in the front of the hip, we're gonna find some split hops to the top of the mat. So essentially we're finding standing splits in air, splitting the legs apart. So step your feet together and you can shorten your dog a little, bend your knees. It's gonna be the right leg every time. Look forward, inhale, split your legs apart and land your right foot down, then hop back. So starting with both feet down, look forward, wrap your triceps down. Inhale, split the legs. And if you're finding hover time, use the exhale to try to hold it. Don't get too caught up in taking it. Handstand even, just try to land light. It's like you have a skate on the right foot. One more. And then inhale and lengthen. On your exhale, stretch your right leg up. So take it back to down dog splits. And then step halfway down the mat. We're going to come to horizon lunge, getting a little more opening through the hip. And then reach your right arm forward. Turn on the right heel, toes forward, supported warrior 3. Take an inhale. Left knee to chest as you bow. Exhale. And then step back to down dog splits. Inhale. And then skate hop off that left foot forward and back for 4. So slow and brisk. 2 more. We're going to do that twice more. Step halfway down horizon. Breathe out. Spin on the right heel. Lift the left leg, supported warrior 3. Breathe in. Exhale, pull the left knee in, fold. Step back with the left leg and sweep the right leg up. Keep that. Hop the left foot forward and back. Right leg up, down dog splits. Horizon. Inhale, supported warrior 3. Exhale, pull the left knee in and fold. Step back, down dog splits. Inhale. And then skate hop for 4. Right leg up. And then you can step or hop and switch your legs. And then come right into warrior 2. We're just going to set up for triangle. Turn your palms up. And then reach for your right hand. And then push your left heel. Tick-tock the arms to 6 and 12. Turn your left palm back. Take your left fingertips to your right hip crease for half bind. And then drop your right ear to your shoulder. And then soften the weight on that right shin. And if it's possible, you can even Bring your right hand down to the floor. But keep lifting your left inner thigh up and firming your right sitting bone underneath you. And then try to lengthen the right side ribs away from your pelvis. So you continue to cinch around the waist and use your core to lengthen out and revolve the chest open. Come back to the quality of the breath. Start to bend your right knee. Take an inhale, release the half bind, reverse your warrior. And then exhale, cartwheel your hands down. Stretch your right leg up and back. And then step it between your hands. Take an inhale for crescent lunge. Thumbs to heart and twist to your right. Revolve crescent. Take an inhale, lean your chest forward. And then exhale, just step your left foot to meet the right. Drop your seat. Draw the hips back as you lift your belly. Rotate the chest. Maybe open the arms. Inhale, come to center. And then exhale and fold. Feet together, step back, maybe a foot, so you can sit towards your heels with the hands planted. We're going to keep this tuck hop, and we're going to find a little burst of energy through an interval. Let's do 10 of these. So we're going to hop forward and back twice, and then hop up and tuck our thighs to chest and heels to butt. So it looks like this, and then big hop up. Forward and back, or back and forward for 2. And then hop up. Keep it going. So that's 1. Halfway there. Three more. Last one. Chair pose. Take an inhale. And then exhale. We're going to take the left leg back. Take a breath in, supported warrior 3. And then plug your left knee to your chest. Bend into your right knee and draw the left leg forward. And just sit if you want. Find a pistol squat. Lift your chest, pull in from your belly. And then drop your hip down. And we're going to keep a hold of the left leg. You can release it here. Just roll all the way back. Straighten your right leg. Hamstring stretch. So grab anywhere around the back of the left leg. And enjoy this time lying down after that big burst of movement. Hug the skin of the left hip away from you. Breathe again into the hips, the hamstrings. Hug back to the belly. You can even bend the right knee. So the sacrum isn't lifting. Really anchor through the sacrum and drop the shoulders. Take another breath. And then come to Supta Baddha Konasana, soles of feet together. Just feel the weight of the sacrum, the legs drop towards the floor for a moment. And then keep your feet squeezing together. Feel the outer hips turn on. Keep that as you just hover the feet. So feet squeeze together. Now lift the head and chest, arms forward. And then take your fingers towards your right knee. And then inhale to center. And then hands towards your left knee. And then center. And then moving with the breath. Inhale left. Exhale center. Let's do one more each side. Good. Keep your feet lifted. Roll back down and plant your palms. And then lift your hips. We're going to curl back to our shoulders. But I want you to keep your feet over your face so they're not going way behind you. And use your belly as you lift your hips. And then roll down one vertebrae at a time. Inhale, lift up. And then exhale, slow it down. Hover the feet. Twice more. And one more. Roll it down. And then hug your knees in. Nicely done. Rock up. Rock back. And then cross your ankles. Just take it through your vinyasa. And then take your left leg across for scissor-legged plank. Hug the skin of the left hip back. And then shoulders over wrists, push the mat away and try to float your left leg. Maybe forward. 3, 2. Bend the knee, ground the right heel, fall in triangle 1. You can straighten that leg. Maybe make some figure 8s with that left leg. 3, 2. Knee to chest. We're going to step the foot inside. Inhale, reverse warrior. Turn the foot in, left side skaters. Now look toward your right foot. Pivot on your feet for crescent lunge. Cactus your arms or hands behind your head even. Exhale, go up and back. Take a full breath. And then exhale, get your hands down. Take your vinyasa. Starting with those split hops again. This time it's going to be the left leg every time. Feet together. Bend your knees. Inhale, split the legs apart. Use your exhale to try to hover. Inhale, split. Step or hop back. 2 or 3 more. Let's try to land light. Last one. And then inhale, supported warrior three. Step the right leg back, take the left leg high. So we're gonna find horizon, step halfway down the mat, sink the right hip, spin on the left heel, turn the foot forward, inhale, supported warrior three. Exhale, pull thigh to chest. Down dog splits, left leg up. Skate hop right foot forward and back for four. So that's our interval. Step halfway down the mat. Horizon lunge, breathe out. Supported warrior three, breathe in. Pull right thigh to chest, breathe out. Take your time. Step back, inhale, left leg high. Skate hop for four. Last one, horizon. Breathe out. Supported warrior three. Lengthen the front spine. Exhale. Fold. Inhale. Dog splits. Exhale, hop. Forward and back for four. And then reach the left leg. Your choice, hop and switch or just step. We're coming to warrior two. Turn the palms up, straighten the left leg, and then reach to the left pinky, Trikonasana. And then turn the right palm back, take a half bind, get the right shoulder back, lift the right inner thigh, and roll it behind you. And then drop your left ear to your shoulder. Keep really cinching around the waist, hugging from the low, deep belly to lengthen, especially through the left side, out of the hips. Feel the connection of the leg bones into the pelvis, the pelvic floor, to zip up the low belly. The connection of the shoulders and the chest to the neck and the jaw. Take one more full breath. Bend your left knee. Release the half bind. Inhale, reverse warrior. And then exhale, down dog splits. Take a breath in and just step it forward. Come up to crescent lunge. Revolve crescent lunge. Left hip back, chest forward. And then slowly lean the weight towards the toes. Step the right foot to meet the left. Drop the seat. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. And then here we go. Step back, sit towards your heels. We're going to hop back and forward, hop up. That's 1. 2, doing 10. 3, yes, I'm excited as you are. 4, tuck in tight. 5, have fun with it, you guys. 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one, tuck in tight. Nicely done, chair. Sit. Fold. Stretch your right leg back. Lengthen out. Inhale. Pull right knee in as you fold. Bend into left knee. You can find pistol or just drop your seat. As you grab your foot, lift through the heart, lift through the low back, hug your shoulders in their sockets. And then roll down, taking it to the right hamstring. Make sure your left foot isn't turned out. And then drag your right hip back. Drop the shoulders. Slow down the breath. Deep inhale. Great, and then exhale. I want you to take the legs in a V. Reach through the feet. Lift the chest. And then 10 of these, just lift the hips. 10, 9, keep the chest lifted. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left leg hovers, right leg up. Hands behind your head. Twist tie the legs. And then twist to your right and take a full breath. Maybe lift up higher as you breathe out. Legs in a V. And then let's lift for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right leg will hover. Left leg up. Twist tie the legs. Twist the torso to your left. Curl the belly back. Float the heart up. Deep inhale. Stay on the exhale. Legs in a V. And then bring them together. Palms pressed together. Lift the hips for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees to chest. Rock up. Bring your feet down and grab around your shins. And then come to the front end of the sits bones. Feel the steering wheel of the belly. Just a balance on your sits bones here. And then peace finger grip around the toes. And then we're gonna roll back to adjust to the mat, to the shoulders, and then rock up. So use your core. Hollow out the belly, roll it back. And then roll it forward, no momentum. You can straighten the legs to make it a little more difficult. And then Navasana, roll up, come more to the front end of the sits bones. Shoulders back, lift through the side ribs. Maybe straighten the legs. Broaden the chest. Lift the low back. Deep inhale. Great, and then exhale, cross an ankle. Vinyasa. Inhale, up dog. Down dog. Right leg up. Take it across, scissor-legged plank. Skin of right hip back, squeeze the thighs, lengthen the chest forward. Keep pushing the mat away, reaching the right hip back. See if you can just float the right leg up. Take a breath in. Now bend the knee. You'll set the left heel down. Falling triangle, open to the side of the mat. You can straighten the leg. Maybe make figure fours or circles. Or spell out your name. Whatever you want to do. Good. Bend the knee. Inhale. You're going to step the foot inside the thumb. Inhale, reverse warrior. Turn on the heel for skaters. Exhale. We're going to pivot to the left. Inhale, crescent. Cactus the arms, hands behind the head. You choose. but lift the heart. Take another inhale. Stay on the exhale. Good. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, Vinyasa. Take it through your flow. Take a full breath there. Reach your right leg high. Step it between your hands. Pyramid pose. Spin your left foot out. Walk your hands in. Inhale, lengthen your chest. Put a bend in the knee. Hip back, heart forward. And then fold forward and down. Then you can straighten that right leg. Or keep the knee bent. And keep weight in the right foot. Don't put all the weight into the left foot. Just soak up the release. Inhale, come back to your fingertips. You're probably going to need to bend your right knee. We're going to add on some variations of the torso and arms. I want you to come to a flat back and reach your arms out. So put a bend in that knee as you need to. Keep hugging the skin of the hip back. And then bend your elbows with your palms down. And then stretch your arms back. Inhale forward. Interlace all but your index finger. And then exhale, fold like that. Arms stretch out. Inhale, flat back. Bend the elbows. Squeeze them together. Reach the arms back. And then arms overhead. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come up. Bend the elbows back. Straighten the elbows. And then sweep them forward. Interlace and fold forward and down. One more. Bend the elbows. Sweep the arms back. And then arms forward. And then bring your hands down, coming to revolved half moon. Stretch your right arm up. Again, skin of right hip back. And then bend into your right knee. We're going to step back for Trikonasana, but revolve Trikonasana. Hand inside your foot. Inhale, stretch your front spine forward. Exhale, reach the right arm up. Maybe hand a block. As you lift your left inner thigh, roll your left ribs toward your right shoulder. And then drag your right hip back. Full inhale. Nicely done. Plant your palms, float your right leg up. And then keep everything. Just open the hip, squeeze your thigh to your right side body. So hips stay lifted. Inhale, leg up, square it off. Roll it open, hug it in tight. Inhale, square it off. Roll it open, hug it in. And then draw it forward, high, now under and over. Single-legged plank. And then low to that right wrist. Single-legged, under, over, high. Back to plank, low. Keep it going. Cross it high. Drop it low. High. Low. Last one. From low, lift it up. Wild thing, take it over. And then take it to half pigeon. So find your half pigeon pose, couple minutes here, favorite variation. And then slowly lift back up. We're just going to come into a seated position, sweeping the back leg forward. And then open to the side of the mat. You can keep the heel in or tap a shin and foot down. So we're going to side bend to our left. I like to take my elbow, push it into the knee, and you can use a block under the elbow. Roll the chest back, and then reach the right arm over. And then try to anchor the right sits bone. Maybe grab the foot. Don't become too attached to that. Think of the quality of lengthening the left side body. And then leaning back as you roll open. Just take one more full breath there. And then inhale and sit up. And then we'll come to your choice if you want to find, with the left leg forward, half splits, full splits. If you'd rather, I'm going to give you the option to find an inversion. Left leg up, forearms down. Great time to take it to pincha. Maybe clasp hand base, crown of head down, Shirsasana. Just float up, your choice of an inversion. Or soak up your splits. Take your last full breath. And then slowly make your way out. Take a vinyasa or down dog. And then just lift your left leg. We're going to step it forward for a pyramid. Spin your right foot out. Put a bend in your left knee to lengthen out first. Think up dog of the chest. And then push through the left foot as you fold over the thigh. Inhale, shoulders back. Lengthen the sides of the heart. Lift the belly as you fold and maintain that length. And then adding on, come to your fingertips, put a bend in your left knee. And so finding your spine as parallel to the floor as you can, you're going to stretch the arms out and then bend the elbows. Broaden the chest, straighten the elbows. And then keep the spine, reach the arms overhead and interlace all the index fingers. And then exhale, fold like that. Release the arms, inhale, stretch them out, lift the chest. Exhale, bend and straighten. Arms overhead, inhale. Exhale, fold. Twice more. Inhale, lift. Sweep the arms. Take them forward, breath in. Left hip back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift and bend. Straighten. Arms overhead. Take a breath in. Now exhale. Get your hands down. Revolved half moon. You can bend the left knee. Float the left arm up. Keep cinching all around the waist. And then start to bend your left knee. Revolve Trikonasana. Step your right foot back. Put a bend in the knee and lengthen out. Skin a hip, left hip back as you stretch the left arm to the ceiling. And then lengthen through the right side body. Draw that right thigh bone back. And then push through your left ball of foot to send the left outer hip back as well. Inhale into the back ribs. And then slow breath out. Plant the palms, stretch the left leg high. Breathe in. And then bend the knee, open the hip, and squeeze the thigh to the left side body. Square it off, lift the leg. Exhale, roll it open, hug it in. Leg up and back. Open it up, hug it in, hold. And then take it across high, single-legged plank. And then take it low to the left wrist, single-legged. High, back, low. Keep it going. Last one. Pause low, lift up high, hold. Wild thing. And then half pigeon. So set yourself up here. Just be mindful of the right hip. It's going to want to open up as you pull that leg back. So I like to take my toes, scoot the knee forward. Be more mindful of rolling the right hip to your left. And then dragging your left hip back. Then you can lay it out. About another minute. Use this time to just soak in like a sponge the stillness around you. Especially if your space is nice and quiet, soak that up. And it infiltrate into your bones. Notice your heart. Notice the beating of your heart. Take your last full breath. And then walk your hands in, lift your torso. We're going to sweep the right leg forward. You can keep the heel in close or tap a shin down. And then open the legs apart as wide as you can. And then take your elbow, push it into your right thigh. Left arm up and over. Side bend to your right. Try to get as heavy as you can through the left hip. Take one more full breath. Exhale to come up. And then frame your right leg. Your choice for half to full splits. So that beautiful balance of hip flexor, quads, hamstrings, or inversion. Take 3 more full breaths. And then take it through your flow. Come back to that Malasana squat we started with. You might grab around for your heels, hug upper arms to shins, drop the weight into the palms, take an inhale and lengthen, and an exhale and fold. And then from here, you can strap your seat down, stretch the arms the legs forward. If you want, take a few frog hops. And then we're just gonna come to a seat. So if you're working on frog, knees to chest, hug in tight, and then legs through. And then take the legs forward and just roll it down. Set up for bridge. Feet flat. Supported bridge. Clasp the hands. Lift up. Hug back through the belly. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Roll the inner thighs down. Stay or take it to Urdhva Dhanurasana, full wheel. And gently release. Extend the left leg long. You can either eagle wrap the right leg, but first scoot your hips to the right and then draw your right knee to the left. So you want to stack the hips. Reach the right arm out. You might cactus the arm. Just let your hips be heavy. Soften the low back. And then inhale back to center. And just switch, but first move your hips to the left. Then you choose eagle wrap or left knee to chest. And then reach the left arm out. Drop your hips. Soften your gaze or close your eyes. And then roll back to center. And then take a final pose, whether it's a happy baby, it might be plow. And then gently release into your Shavasana. Take a full breath in, fill up. And then sigh that breath out. And indulge yourself with any props. Maybe a blanket over your body, sweatshirt, maybe a block under the heart or the sacrum. And reconnect just to the stillness around you. And absorb it like a sponge. If you're fortunate for a lack of any noise, soak up that emptiness, that quiet. So much that any distractions are deflected. And then really feel the heaviness of your bones. Feel the weight of your body. Come back to the heartbeat. Just gently bring your hands, might rest one on top of another, to your heart. Feeling through your skin, that beating, the source of life. That intimate connection to life itself. And whatever that brought up for you, just take it with you when you're ready to come and greet your day, but first pausing in a seat. Soak up any feelings of gratitude from your practice, and it might just be from this time you set aside. Thank you for sharing. Namaste.